knows that there are people around complaining that he is crossing a line with his subordinates.
We are continuing to follow the alarming allegations against the Horry County Police Department in an alleged sex scandal to cover up sexual harassment claims against ex-County Deputy Administrator Randy Webster. This is WMBF News at 5 o'clock. I'm Eric Weisfeld. The allegations come from the newly filed lawsuit on behalf of former Horry County Police Department investigator Kelsey Manamite and the county's ex-Director of Public Information, Michaela Moskoff. Webster officially retired November 3rd after more than 35 years of public safety experience in emergency management, citing medical issues. He joined the county just before Hurricane Hugo and has guided the area through so many disasters. He's won awards and has served on many boards and committees throughout the state. The county's Emergency Operations Center is also named after him. The attorney representing Manamite and Moskoff says that Webster announced his retirement last month, the day after Manamite sat down with Human Resources and claimed Webster had been sexually harassing her. Our Gianni Peterson joins us now, digging deeper into the claims made against Webster. So Gianni, tell us what you've been able to learn today.
Yeah, Eric, so I spent the day reaching out to multiple different parties about this case, and I was able to get a hold of some of the text messages between Kelsey Manamite and Randy Webster. This morning, I reached out to Randy Webster by phone and also went by his home. However, I got no response either way. Afterwards, I reached out to one of the attorneys from Axelrod and Associates, and he sent me these text messages. In the text messages between Webster and Manamite, he calls her beautiful and desirable. In addition, he tells her it would be hard to focus on work because of her. Now, the final text message I was able to get a hold of, Manamite confronts Webster about his actions, and in response, he says he completely understands. But Manamite's attorneys say these text messages are just the tip of the iceberg.
The guy knew that she was uncomfortable. He apologizes to her and actually says in a text message, "I dreamed about you and we were swimming together in a creek, and now I can't focus on work."
And so after receiving the text messages from one of the attorneys, I was also told that there are multiple more, but they can't be released at this time due to litigation reasons. Eric?
All right, Johnny, before you go, the complaints against Webster don't end there. There were also claims of Webster physically touching Manamite?
Yeah, that's right, Eric. The lawsuit also claims that Webster would kiss Manamite on the cheek and hug her while at work. And McCoy says that Moskoff raised multiple concerns about Webster's relationship with the women in the Behavioral Services Department and other behaviors such as back rubs, long car rides, and even scheduling meetings to be alone with Manamite. And McCoy was able to just detail some of the allegations for us.
Kissing, the repeated hugging, the repeated advances towards her that made her uncomfortable. At one point, they got in the vehicle, he leans in to hug her, kisses her on the cheek, and tells her, "I love you. I love you." He admitted to that to Charles Perry. He said, "I told her I loved her." And he said, "The reason that I told her I loved her is because I recently died, and I tell everybody I love them."
A trip to Columbia for a meeting with the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, only for Webster to say when they got there that there was no meeting and he just wanted to spend more time with her. Again, I not only called Webster but knocked on his front door for a comment, but did not get a response. We also reached out to interim Horry County Public Information Director Thomas Bell, who told us the county does not comment on pending litigations. And we have that full lawsuit on our website at WMBF.com if you want to check it out. Reporting live in Conway, Gianni Peterson, WMBF News.
All right, Gianni, and the allegations are coming to light following 5 resignations last week as a result of an Horry County Police Department internal investigation. The Horry County Police Department claims that Manamite, Moskoff, along with Sergeant Tori Lewis, Detective Don Kobethan, and Lieutenant Misty Gore were involved with separate sexual relationships, which created a, quote, unharmonious working